There's no such thing as sight reading. And ear training without music literacy is impossible. It's also a misunderstanding of what the word ear training means. Ear training doesn't mean that you have the ability to hear things. Ear training means that you can hear things and you can identify and label those things. And those labels, guess what those labels are? Those labels are scales and chords. If you hear a major scale and you think, hey, that sounds like a major scale. Oh, that's ear training. You've just labeled the sound. The ear training is in the labeling, not in the hearing. If you hear a minor chord and you think, I can hear that, and I've heard that sound before, but I don't know what that's called. Well, that's not ear training. You have not trained your ear. If you hear the interval of a perfect fourth and you think, hey, that sounds like a perfect fourth. Well, that's ear training. And guess what that number 4 is? That number 4 represents the fourth note of a major scale. If you know how to spell your major scales, how are you going to label intervals? Right? People who don't know how to spell their major scales don't know what the fourth note of a major scale is. If you are literate in English, that does not just mean that you can read and write English. That means that you can hear somebody else speaking English and write down the things that they say. You know who can't do that? Someone who's not literate in English. They may be able to hear what the guy's saying. They may even understand what the guy's saying, but they can't put the labels on it. They don't know how to spell the words. The ear training is in the labeling. And the world is full of music students who think they have bad ears, when really they just need to work on their literacy. My name is Mark Dooley. I've been a private music teacher for 36 years, focused on practical theory and music literacy. If you'd like to hear more, follow me. If you'd like lessons, contact me. If you can learn how to read words, you can learn how to read music.